MC Capshaw / mistersmilesalot. How y'all doing? This is another Let's Talk Media LLC podcast. I got my buddy Brandon Kacar here again. I can't remember what name we were going to choose for you for your YouTube name, but I'm going to try.
I think it was going to be Security Coach 314.
Yeah, because area code 314, for St. Louis.
Yeah.
So today's podcast, we're basically just going to talk about life and just, talk. We don't really have anything planned to talk about, but so, that's how most podcasts go. You just kind of talk, whatever, and carry on. So let's start, Brandon. How was...
Let's see how it goes.
Yeah. So let's see. So you're now working at Plaza Frontenac, right?
I don't want to say Plaza Frontenac specifically, but I am doing public safety around in the area.
Gotcha.
I don't want to say specifically,
Right.
but just like around, just near and around the area.
I gotcha. Yeah, man. I can't believe I'm still married. Actually, so yesterday was my 1 month anniversary.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, with being married. Been married 1 month, everyone. Isn't that crazy? We're trying to keep it kind of quiet. She's sleeping right now in the other room. But so, yeah, man, like, I know sometimes you haven't had the best of luck with women, but don't worry, like, there is someone out there for everyone. And you might not believe it, but it's true. I'm telling you. I found mine, but then again, I've lived in Northern my whole life, so that helps a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I know that a lot of people think, love is the key to
Happiness, but
happiness. But
you gotta learn to love yourself.
A lot of people do say, "Oh, you'll find someone. There's someone out there." Well, I mean, yes, there is someone out there, but the one I'm with right now, talking to right now, I deeply, care, have a lot of faith, love.
Yeah.
I mean, I am happy with the one that I'm talking to right now.
You don't want to say her name?
Well,
That's fine.
yeah, I don't want to point names out or anything.
No, it's fine. I get it.
Keep it in like a...
Yeah. Between you two men, but
Yeah.
you're letting her know that you care about her.
Yeah.
That's nice.
We both have kids together. We're happy, trying to work things out, trying to get somewhere and, get further in life, which we will. She's trying, I'm trying, and just trying to work on a lot of things to make things better.
So, like, if you don't mind me asking, now, if you were, tell me if I'm correct, weren't you telling me that you weren't sure if it was your kid or not, but did she take the paternity test yet?
Well, I have...
Good faith that it's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she looks like me. She has a lot of facial features of mine. She makes silly faces that I make. Exact same thing, identical. It's creepy, but it's cute though.
Oh yeah.
Thinking that she's just a baby, and that she will make the same faces I make, like when I'm happy or upset or waking up or tired, or like like with her, like facial expressions to show how you're feeling.
Wow. And
it's creepy, but that's cute though.
Oh no, I get it. You look at her and you're like, man, you're like, that's
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, man. So like, last Saturday, my wife and I, we live streamed that wedding, and I really appreciate it because I got that job because of her.
Right.
She reached out on Facebook because she was part of some like wedding something page, or
Yeah.
and that was literally the biggest job I've had like this year. And that was awesome. I love doing it. It was so much fun. I'm thinking about maybe obviously I still do marketing, but maybe I should take my business towards marketing for live streaming for weddings. I think that would be a really good idea. I think I can make some good money doing that.
No, I mean, I could see that happening.
Yeah, wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah,
at all, actually.
And that's just like me with security and public safety. Like, for those of you that are looking to contract private security investments, you can look me up, Brandon S. Kacar, Kacar, or / security coach 304. That's 304 for St. Louis area. You can find me on Facebook. I've been having some problems with Instagram, so I'm trying to get that sorted out and figured out.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, so I'll follow someone. I mean, they'll follow me, and then I'll hit follow, and then like for some reason, if I like go back or hit refresh and I hit on the name again, it says I'm not following them, and I'm like, I thought there wasn't a limit to how many people you could follow. I don't know what's going on. It's weird.
See, my Instagram did that too sometimes, but I had to delete it because I was having some issues with I was having some issues with some people on there that I wasn't being very happy about, so I had to delete that, and I'm looking to start a whole new fresh page and hopefully get my business on there too.
Yeah, I'll help you set up your YouTube page. It's actually pretty easy, like, and I've been at it for a while, so I can really help you out.
Right.
No, but so that's the things that, man, like, I'm sorry that they couldn't even leave you alone on Instagram. That's so sad. Like, they harass you on your cell phone. They harass you on Facebook Messenger. They harass you on Instagram. Like, how desperate were they to just try to get back at you, or just not leave you?
They're very, very desperate. And the fact that they all know that I've moved on, I've got a new life, I'm happy where I'm trying to get my life at. And they keep
messaging me.
Yeah, they keep bringing more drama into it. They keep bringing the past. They keep following the past. Like, they don't use their backbone and just move on from everything.
Yeah, like, if they did have a backbone, then honestly, like, they wouldn't be trying to bring old stuff back up and saying that they're of it when they're not. It's like, okay, well, that's not true. You don't have a backbone because of the fact that you're bringing it back up again. Like, why are you doing that? There's no point. You're exactly right. It just baffles me, man. I don't understand. I really don't.
Right. Like the other day, my ex, apparently one night when I was at work, right, I was on my lunch break. I was on the phone with my kid's mother, okay, and then all of a sudden I had a notification that I had a friend request on Facebook. I opened it and I saw the name. I was like, you are kidding me. Are you serious? Why is this guy adding me on Facebook when they know I don't want nothing to do with them?
Right.
So I block it. Then the next day, they make more accounts and they keep adding me. I just know it's a continuing thing, and I'm getting to the point that I'm ready for the fact that I want to delete my Facebook too, and just create a whole new one just for my business, just like so that way I can make more growth into it and make it bigger too.
Right, totally. Yeah, I mean, that's why, like, I keep going, I got Freddie back to train with me again. I got my cousin and her roommate / best friend to train with me, and they're paying me, he's paying me again, I got my clients back, and like, I love being a boxing coach on the side, which I am going to start getting my boxing lessons. Don't worry, I just got to find the right website. I think it's called the USA Boxing or USAB Boxing, something like that, a certification. But yeah, like, it's nice because it's not that I'm not doing well making my own videos and stuff like that. It's not that people aren't reaching out to me, and because they are, again, which is nice. But thank God for my investor, because I wouldn't really be making much if I didn't work and hold myself accountable, do things like this, You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know, believe it or not, like, I appreciate you doing these podcasts with me, because when I send this to him, like, you're actually really helping out keep my business running, because, you know, I have to send him my work like this, like my advice videos, my workout videos, to hold myself accountable and show him, like, you know, my new editing skills, like show him, like, my where areas of, like, marketing I'm getting better at, you know, like giving him updates of, like, people who might be interested, or, like, I'll let him know, you know, if I had a good conversation with someone and give him a good business card, you know, stuff like that, you know, and as long as I keep trying, that's what he cares about, and I appreciate what my investor does for me, honestly, 100%, because, yeah, like, for real, I love it that he believes in me. That it really helps a lot, you know.
Now, didn't you say your investor was the one that was planning the high contracted security or someone? Who you said someone?
Oh,
someone.
I was being silly, or I was like, since I had the gear or whatever, I said,
Right.
I said, hey, do you want to hire me to wash your house? And he was like, he said I might take you up on that, but knowing him, he was just like being silly and joking about it. But that would be cool though. But I know I'd have to get my security license, which should be fine. I don't think it'd be that hard. But first thing I want to get is my boxing license. First thing.
Right.
Yeah. No doubt about that.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's another thing I do want to talk to you guys about too. How to become a security officer and why you need to know these steps too. To become a security officer, you know, you have to put in an application with a business and agency, okay? You interview with them, right? It's not like your ordinary, like let's put it this way. It's not like your ordinary go to the police academy, do the training, graduate, then go to a police department, right? I mean, you can't do that. You can't do that. That's one of two ways. Another way is, you know, you go to a department, apply, get interviewed, hired, then they'll send you to the academy for prepaid tuition, and, you know, the department will take care of the uniforms, tuition, books, and training, etc., and stuff like that, right? Well, with security work, it's a little different. You go to an agency, a company, corporate, or whoever, right? Apply, get your interview in, get settled with scheduling, etc., this and that, right? Get hired on, sign off on a contract, right? They'll get your letter of employment. It'll say, for example, to whom it may concern, St. Louis County Police Headquarters, Sectors, Private Security Licensing Office, okay? You'll go down to Clayton, give them that letter, fill out a security officer application, and then do fingerprintings, fill out a background form. They'll send out all for 2 or 3 business days, wait for responses. If you come back clean, no federal convictions or outstanding warrants or anything like that, then you're good to go. They'll give you a temporary, alright? They'll usually set you out a month temporary ID card, alright? Then you register for your 2-day courses. Once you complete your 2-day training courses and examination, that's when you get your full-time license, alright? And then you have the benefit options to apply for mace, baton, taser, etc., whatever you want qualified on your license.
That's awesome.
And then you would sign up for those classes, and then they would, again, once you complete those classes, provide you with the license to have those qualifications listed on there.
Sorry, I look like the statue. I'm just trying to find a cool place for it. Alright, anyway, keep going.
So I mean, so that's pretty much basically the applications, the procedures for obtaining a security officer license in the St. Louis County metropolitan area.
Wow, man, that's a lot.
Yeah.
The only thing I know is the Miranda rights.
Right. Oh yeah, Miranda rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you can't afford one, will be appointed to you at no charge.
I know there's 2. One of them is no charge, and then the other one is appointed. One will be appointed to you by the state, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Yeah, it would be appointed to you by. So it would be you have the right to an attorney. If you can't afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you by a state.
Right. That's right. Yeah, I knew there were two of them. Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. They usually. I mean, really. Sometimes it would depends on what area too it's in.
Right.
Or what agency or organization too.
Gotcha. Right. Man, what else was I gonna say? It's cool that you've been doing this and had so much experience, and like, I know we talk about this a lot. I just don't understand why people can't be professional like you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I worked with you side by side, like, we'd be the most I'm not trying to say like we're perfect, but I know we take it very serious. You know how professional I can be. Like I would very, you know, oh my gosh, yeah. Like I wouldn't act like a cop. I wouldn't act like I'm some big shot, but I would definitely be like, okay, like I'm a security officer.
Like my main purpose for being security is for customer safety, for the clientele, and to assist law enforcement, first responder, EMS too. But my main priority as a security officer is customer service. That's my main priority, providing security assistance and customer service.
All right. That's how I feel about, you know, martial arts and, you know, knowing martial arts and being able to pass my knowledge on to other people is the fact that I'm teaching them to feel good, feel better about themselves, build confidence, get in shape, and learn how to defend themselves. And, you know, that's always a good feeling, like how you feel when you're on duty, you know, you're protecting those people. So now I'm a dancer and singer, so I can pass on my singing to my kids and my dancing as well. Just fun, you know, just fun stuff, you know. You know, knowing how to work out. I can teach my kids how to work out, teach them how to live, teach them how to stay healthy, stuff like that. You know, like, it's just good having the knowledge that I do, and it feels good knowing I can pass that on to other people. And that's like, it makes me feel like, I mean, I'm not trying to say I'm a miracle worker, I'm not saying I'm like the best guy ever, but it makes me feel good knowing I can do that. It just makes me feel like a good, genuine person, you know. Like, that's why I do this stuff. That's why I do the advice videos, because I try to show, I know I say this all the time, but that's why I try to show people out there, for all the jerks that are out there, I care. Like, I want to be positive. I want to, you know. And some people just, I don't know. Like, tell me a good, I guess, bad example of, like, a bad time that you've seen somebody while on the job, wherever the security was, and they were just like unprofessional. They were like yelling at someone, like besides the girl in the camo pants, and then besides the guy at the school. If you have any other like stories, you know.
Which one are you talking about? The guy at school?
The guy who had the lift app on. Supposed to be.
Man, yeah, that guy. No.
You got any other stories there?
I'm trying to think. Well, you know what? When I was the same night when I was at the nursing home, getting some hours in, when I told you about that girl being up there, you know, they called me and asked me if I could go on over to another location for a little while. So I did, you know, because I wanted to pick up some hours. I go to that location. I go inside, you know, start my duties and stuff. Maybe get 2 hours later, here comes another officer, right? Walks in. Kind of similar to the girl in a way. He had baggy pants on, kind of sagging. He had the gateway security jacket on, right? But he had like a loose t-shirt, you know, like a loose black t-shirt on with like chest hair, you know, flying out. And then he had like this what are these things called, like a beanie and like a
do-rag?
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know, yeah.
It's something like that, like
yeah,
like gang members would wear, you know.
Oh yeah.
Like a bandana or whatever it's called.
Right.
And he's just walking in, right, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm here to let you go. You can go now. I'm your relieving officer." He was completely out of it. I'm telling you, his eyes were like, you know, bloodshot, like his eyes were like red bloodshot, you know, they were partially even open, like they were like, yeah, like what the. When I'm trying to pick up hours, you know, I go to the nursing home, the girl there playing on her phone in camo pants with Uggs on, shirt untucked, ignoring the other employees. And I go to this other, like some kind of apartment complex. 2 hours later, here comes someone to relieve me. Looks like he just came from the hood. I'm telling you, it's
and we're not misjudging people with a come from or anything. We're not saying anything, but like, be professional, okay?
Yeah.
Come on. But yeah, like,
yeah. I mean, it's part of the job, you know. You
Yeah.
gotta be professional, look professional, be and act professional. And then the guy at the school too, you know, doing lift while on the clock with Missouri School for the Blind. So I mean, come on.
So here's an example, right? So at the wedding, right? I had on my dark jeans, I had on my slip-on, black dress shoes, and I
Yeah.
had on my Let's Talk Media polo, and I, had my hair spiked up. I didn't wear a suit because, it wasn't my wedding, but that was, it was dressy casual, but
Mhm.
that was still more professional than me just,
Yeah.
like, showing up in, like, a black t-shirt and, like, shorts or, like, just
Yeah.
jeans, like, again, like, I wasn't dressed to the nines, as they say, but that's better than nothing.
Right.
Even my wife, she even dressed up like really nice, too. Like, and she looked fantastic. But like, what I'm saying is like, yeah, I mean,
And then there are times I'll go, above and beyond with my uniform too, when it involves work. Like I will like try my best to like actually be as technical as I can too.
I almost wore a suit, but then I realized, man, that's really hot. Well, I mean, obviously it's St. Louis, but yeah. But like, even just that is like, again, like I know we do end up talking about all of the same stuff on my podcast, but I feel like it's important stuff to talk about. The stuff that people don't want to, like, close stuff. Like, yeah, I just like speaking of like things like that. So I guess I could say, as crazy as it sounds, we always talk about trying to be mature and be professional, right?
Yeah.
As much as we don't like those people from the mall and everything that happened with them, I honestly wish them the best of luck because they need it, and yeah,
I wish them all the best of luck. I hope none of them tries to get in contact with me, tries to find me, tries to torment.
Oh, like don't talk to us ever again. What I'm saying is that, like, I hope they're okay because, man, like I know they probably don't like.
Let's put it this way: they just don't know the key concept to moving on with their life.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
I mean, I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, my investor still helps me with my bills, but I've saved up enough to where I can start paying them myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a way of growing and being mature and taking care of things.
Right.
My wife is now my assistant in my business. I'm gonna talk to my my lawyer soon and actually try to get her to actually be that. So, and I've been able to pay her each week. It's really nice. Knowing I can be the husband and do that, provide for my wife, it makes me feel really good. Obviously.
Like, I pay child support for my kids. I want to be able to help their mom out too, as much as I can. I want to be there for the three of them and show them that they're my top priorities. They'll always be my priorities, no matter what. Whatever happens to them, I'm gonna be there to protect them and care for them, love them and stuff. Like, I'm not gonna be like
a bum dad.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be like a bum, like from those other guys, like those other people in South Carolina.
Oh man, like I'm not trying to be that guy, but I
Right.
if they end up having kids, good luck.
Yeah. You guys think it's easy? Trust me. And
So specifically, what I mean is, if anyone were to try to hurt them, or if there were any other bullies at the school who would try to make fun of one of them, or just anyone in general, like even if I saw a bad teacher being like mean or abusive or saying bad, mean things to the kid that doesn't deserve it, I want to do something about it or say something, like like I'm not gonna just like.
so now, when you were saying a little earlier, like that people think would make good, like you would have a good impact on security. So remember that one night when you were up there with me? We were around the track area, sitting back there, just watching the area and stuff.
And I'm the one who heard those people. Yeah.
So how did you hear them, and how did you like?
All right, so that's from my tactical martial arts training where
Mhm.
I hone in my focus and my sound, and I raise and like my stomach can like raise my
Right.
ears, and like sometimes like it actually makes my vision better. So like if I'm in that mode, like if I'm in a fight, oh like I'm gonna do a lot better, you know.
Right.
So I just something made me just like I just had this weird feeling, and I was like, and I focused in, and then I heard the no no no, and I'm like, there's people over there, and you're like, what? And that's when you flash your flashlight.
Right.
Those skills are, I'm sorry, but that's you can't tell me that wouldn't. Yeah.
Well, as a security officer, you have to be alert of your surroundings 24/7, no matter
Yeah.
what, on or off duty, regardless, on or off duty. You gotta be alert of your surroundings 24/7. You never know what's gonna come from the front end, the back angle, from your 6, from your 12, from your 9, or from your 3. You never know, or from your 10 or 2, or you always gotta be alert.
I don't know if I call it like a spider sense, but I call it like a fighter sense. Like when I hear stuff, like I hone in and I'm like, what was that? You know?
Yeah.
And you especially have to do that. Like let's say I'm fighting one person and there's somebody coming up. You gotta listen for that. Otherwise, you're gonna sidewind you in the head and night.
But you know that's funny because one night when I was locking up the place, when I was locking up the center one night back in 2016, I told you about this, did I? I can't remember if I did. I think I told you about it. So when I was locking up, I was inside because the center closed at 8 o'clock. Okay. We usually pre-lock the doors, you know, just so people can exit but you can't enter, right? We pre-locked the building about like usually quarter after closing. Okay. So here comes about 10 o'clock, right? I'm doing my final rounds, doing like final checks and stuff, right, like that. Making sure everything is completely hard locked and secured. Yeah, so you can't go out or come in, right? So here's one end of the building and here's the other end of the building, right? We have specific terms for how we announce each entrances. Entrance 1, 3, 5, 6, field court, whatever, you know. I was at entrance 6, okay? I was coming around the corner, back down the hall, right? Lights are off, music is off, escalators are off. There should be no one in there except security, which is me doing final checks and stuff, okay? So, it's really quiet, right? And you know when you're talking to yourself or something like that, and a really big building, you get like hear echoes of yourself and stuff. As I'm walking down the hall, right? I see, like, right at the other end of the other entrance, around the corner, you could, like, see, like, maybe partial of his shoulders and the head.
Oh, that's creepy.
A black figure. Just looking straight at me.
Oh, did you get creeped out?
I did. Well, no, at first I didn't because I thought maybe someone was needing to get, maybe because someone was trying to get out or something, right? And he was being like, hey, you.
Yeah.
That's all I heard. And then, but I wasn't looking directly at him. I saw
he said,
him
hey,
like
you
that.
to you?
Yeah, he said it to me.
Okay.
Because I was looking around to see if there was someone else around or anything like that.
Right.
And then I looked back. It's gone.
No.
And that's for a brief second, like a quick brief second. I was like, and as I'm looking back that way again, it's gone.
No.
So I'm telling you, I got so paranoid on that. But again, I was being alertive of my surroundings too, because I don't know if there was someone else around me, because I know I saw and heard someone at that corner.
So if it wasn't an apparition, then who the heck was down there?
That's my point.
Did
So
you
when
turn
I got
around
down
and
there-
run away? I wouldn't.
No, I kept walking down that way.
Yeah.
Because I had to do my job. Maybe someone was still in the building or something. Because I had good ideas in my head that there was someone there. I know that was something.
But you didn't find anyone.
No. When I got to that entrance, there was nobody there.
That's
And the doors are completely locked.
That's really creepy.
So I'm telling you guys, so paranoid from that.
That's really creepy. Oh man. Okay. That's a lot to take in, man.
It is.
That's creepy. Do you think that's creepy? I think it's creepy.
I mean, I don't think it's creepy. I mean, you know what? In a way, I kind of thought it was
Interesting.
yeah, interesting.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yes, creepy again because again, security should be the only one inside at that time of night. There should be no one in there, not even housekeeping.
Man.
The only people that can be in the center at that time of night are the people up in a store upstairs, because we have a store upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
They usually do like after hour perks and stuff, inventory and some other stuff.
Gotcha.
But that one store though,
Yeah.
should have people in the mall
All right.
at that time of night. Otherwise, it should be only security.
Man. So you sure you heard "Hey you" like? Oh.
I know I heard it, and I saw a figure like peeking around the corner, like kind of like this, like look at my angle, just like this. Hey you. With a high pitched tone. Because I heard an echo for sure. And I saw directly down there that there was a figure just like this. And I turned around for a peak second.
Yeah, I've had paranormal.
And then as I looked back again, there was nothing there.
I've had experiences before, but I'm no expert. So, paranormal experts out there, did he have an experience? Because kind of sounds like it did to me. I would say so.
Yeah. Yeah, I've also had some experience at the school too, School for the Blinds.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting. Well, kind of scary too in a way, but it was pretty interesting.
Like that one night we, what did we hear? Was it like a clacking noise or something down the hall? I can't remember, but it was weird.
I can't remember either.
But yeah, no, I had a weird night with you there too. That was freaky. Yeah, like, I don't remember exactly what happened that night when we were at the school, but that was freaky. Yeah, you're right.
It was. Especially that one hallway too.
Oh, the top hallway was dark and it was unfinished. Like, I swear, every time we walked down and we put our flashlight in each room, I thought a monster, like a little thing was supposed to pop out. Like, yeah, like, oh, no, thank you.
That would always give me goosebumps.
I'm sorry, but that place needs more than one security guard.
It does.
It does. And, but the good thing, though, is that, like, like you said, there are, like, when that school is open, right, there's night people there, and, like, they're the professional, like, psychologists who will help the kids out if they really, are having problems, right? So, technically, the night people there are kind of security, too, right?
In a way, yes.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, too. When the night people were there, I never, like, had any discomfort feelings of ever being there.
Right, that's good.
But then when they were never there, then I would have major discomfort feelings.
Mm-hmm. And then I would show up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely lost some weight when we were walking around with the gear on. Man, my legs got strong after that.
I mean, that gear is heavy.
Yeah, but
pretty heavy.
Oh, man. So, like, since you asked me, why do you love security? Like, what's your main thing? It's like, what makes you, why does it make you feel like complete, or like feel like you? Like like me, right? Marketing, martial arts, all that. Like, I feel like it's a part of me, and I feel like security is a part of you. You know what I'm saying?
It is. Like, the reason I chose security is because customer service, really. I like being, in the field where I can interact and communicate with customers and make them happy.
Mm-hmm.
I feel as a security officer, it's customers. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
I like to be there for the customers.
That's good. See, like most people,
I don't want to be there because, it's like, oh, you're a security officer, you carry mace, handcuffs, or whatever, you guys think you're police officers and stuff like that, and it's true, we're not. We're basically customer servants, we're there for customer service.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not trying to be all like I wear a badge and carry mace, cuffs, taser, or whatever. No.
Mm-hmm.
I'm there for the customers and to make them happy.
That's good. Like that's why, like, see, that's respectable. Like that's why I try to always like respect people in retail or who work in a restaurant or who like who has to work in a grocery store, like anything like that. And it's really not that hard to go out of your way to be nice and a genuine person. And I know I talk about this a lot, but there's just so many jerks and so many mean people out there, and I'm like, how do you go home at the end of the day feeling good and acting like that? I don't understand it. Like, and do you want to know the number reason why? It's because I went through the exact same thing you did. I was a dishwasher, I was a busboy slash waiter kind of, and then I was this head salad line chef. I did it all. Like, I mean, like that's literally the three main categories: dishwasher, busboy, waiter, freaking, and then working the line. I mean, geez, dude, like, yeah, and like that, and how hard that is. Oh my gosh, that's exactly why I give a lot of respect to people who like serve me food and stuff. And when I see no reason to be rude to people who work in service who are just trying to do better and help people out. Like example, like it's like that's exactly like the people that you say who don't act professional at being a security officer. It's like you're there to be professional. You're there to protect and serve and like make sure people are okay and like be cool. Don't act like you're all like big ego person. And the people that act like that, is what's the point? Like, can you explain the point to me? Because I'm still trying to find it.
Yeah.
I can't find it.
The point is that security personnel are not like law enforcement. What's a way to explain it? We're not there to violate your First, Second Amendment rights or anything like that. We're not like that. We're just there for we're there to keep you happy. We're there to make sure you're having a fun shopping environment or a well, some areas, yeah. Some areas where securities are to keep customers happy. Keep the shopping environment safe, and some security officers are there for protection of government buildings and
yeah.
No, those guys on the other hand, they sometimes like to act like they're
yeah,
because they carry a
mm-hmm.
But the other kind, we're not like that.
Right.
We're not. We're
You're cool.
Yeah, we're there to help you guys out.
You're chill, yeah, like down to earth, yeah, like that's like just because if I ever become a security guard doesn't mean I'm going to change who I am. I'm still going to be fun, positive, happy, silly Kobe who likes to make quippy jokes that people like Chandler from Friends and try to make people laugh, with my situational quippy humor or like our silliness, all the noises and stuff that we do. Like, I'm not going to stop being, I mean, there's no, just because you have a badge doesn't mean you need to stop being a good person. Right?
You should actually wearing the badge. You should be the good person.
Exactly.
You should show the example and be the good person.
Yeah. That's just like, I know I say this all the time with the martial arts. I train to fight so I don't have to. I'm not looking for a fight. I don't train to go and try to hurt people. I train so I can protect myself, so I can protect my wife, so I can protect our future children, so I can teach my future children how to fight, how to defend themselves. Like, of course I'm going to pass on my knowledge, and I don't care if I teach them or if they're in a class or both, whatever. It feels good knowing I can pass that on to my kids. Just like whenever you have, if your daughter, if she wants to do security, you can pass on your security knowledge to her, or like your restaurant knowledge. Like, yeah, it's like there's a lot of things. Like, that's exactly why I always say, or at least also in my advice video I did in my car, life isn't a competition, and I don't know why people think that way. I mean, like, and that's like, it's true what I said. Nothing's gonna be harder in life than your life. That's true. So why, by being competition, why not really say, I need to better myself, I need to do this, and I need to use my knowledge and help other people as well.
Yeah. But no, you guys think it's easy? Try being in my position, and you guys are gonna see it's not easy. But I do it out of love, not because out of force or I have to. I do it out of love because it comes from my heart.
I mean, you know, like, it's one of those things where I wouldn't have married my wife if I didn't love her with all of my heart. I mean, that obviously makes sense, you know, but, like, I always say to all my friends, you know, especially ones who are, you know, maybe getting married or are married, I'm like, hold on to those moments where you look into each other's eyes and you tell each other how much you love each other, and you give each other those little kisses, and when you hold your hand, because like those are the moments that matter. Those are definitely the most important.
For sure.
You know, and you gotta hold on to those moments without a doubt.
Yeah, you have to.
Like, she knows, and well, people who, you know, in my family, and obviously people like you who follow my stuff, like, you all know I'm absolutely crazy about my wife, and honestly, man, I couldn't be happier. I am the luckiest man in the world to have someone like her. I don't deserve her. She's way too good. She's too good to me, man. She's amazing. Again, no one's perfect. I know I say this all the time, but I honestly will say this. Like, I feel like if more women acted like her, a lot more men would be happier. There wouldn't be as much fighting. There would actually be like, I mean, yeah, you already know. I've already told you 1,000 times, but it's like, man, it feels good having somebody love you back as much as you should love them, and you know, because there's no worse feeling than that. You know, that's like kind of back when you were asking me, why don't the good girls go for the good guys? Well, again, like, they're not mature enough. It's like, you know, when they say, don't learn to love yourself before you try to learn somebody else, right? And that's so true. And, you know, I said this in our podcast a long time ago, but it still holds true in my opinion.
Right.
Like, if you don't know yourself, then you don't know who you like. You don't know who you want to date. You honestly don't know who you want to be with. If you don't know yourself, I don't know if you're mature mentally enough to know if you want to be with him or her. So whenever a 16-year-old girl's like, oh my gosh, I love him so much, the same with the guy, I'm like, wait till you're 20 or 26. If you're still together by then you tell me if you feel like you're in love and you want to marry them or not. Because at 16, I'm sorry, you don't know. I hands down, I didn't know. No one knew. No one knew. Am I right or am I wrong?
Right.
Do you have anything to say about that? Like, about the maturity thing and not knowing yourself? And
I don't think so.
So, okay, I got a question to ask you. Since you know yourself and since you know who you are, how long do you think it might be until you've... Oh, wait, well, I mean, I guess, like, does your... Is she your girlfriend or is she just your...
Well, I'm trying to, like...
date her?
Yeah, I'm trying to prove to her that...
You're worth it.
Yeah.
That's good. Because I was going to say, like, you know, I hope she accepts you for you and loves you for you like my wife does. And, you know, I don't know if she does. I don't know her, you know. How's it feel, though, knowing that this kid might be yours, man?
I mean, I get butterflies a lot in my stomach, you know, I get the feelings, like, I get, sometimes, like, sometimes I'll get a little teary sometimes. And then, like, it's just, I don't know, I get that butterfly feeling.
Like it's your kid, yeah.
Yeah.
I always said that, like, way earlier, but yeah. Yeah, man. That's a crazy feeling. Yeah, I can't wait to have kids myself.
Oh.
I'm excited. Oh yeah, definitely. So what was I gonna say? So I know you've done a lot of security stuff and things like that, but what's like your ideal security look? Like, I mean, do you want to be like a canine dude? Do you want to be by yourself? Do you want to be with a big team? Do you want to be very tactical? Do you want to just kind of, you know what I'm saying?
I actually have thought about maybe doing canine work.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've been looking into it, but I don't know if security does it. I think that's only police work.
Mm-hmm.
But if anything, I'm still gonna be all tactical though.
That'd be cool. Be interesting if you did that. Like, I can see me like going up to you and then, or like you coming up to me when I don't expect it. Like, I don't know, you're working the day or something, and you have the dog like, you know, sniff my leg, and I'm like, what the heck? And then you're like, hey, and I'm like, hey. Oh man. But if I'm correct, I'm not allowed to pet them, and I want to pet them because they're so cute.
Right.
I'm a dog person, man. Like, I follow a lot of dog things on Instagram, and every time I see them, I'm just like, no, like my heart melts every time, especially when I see like bulldog people on there. Oh my gosh, bulldogs are so cute. Or pugs, because I used to have a pug. I did miss Frankie. He was an awesome dog. Well, anyway, man. Do you have anything else to talk about? Because I'm kind of, I'm getting a little tired.
Yeah,
but this is fun though. Like I said, so I know a lot of times we talk about the same generic stuff, but like I said, I think it's important stuff to talk about. But if you notice, even if we up bringing back an old subject, we end up actually finding new things to add on to those subjects. So hopefully you don't get too bored with my podcast. Sorry if you do, but whatever. We love you all. Also one little important last piece of advice. Even if somebody's doubting you and they're saying that you can't do it, who's to say that you can't, because you already are, right? Like, I might not be the best like I was saying, editor and Hollywood editor, like, effects and all that, but I'm still doing it. I'm still here, Like, even if, sometimes people might say, oh, whatever, so he's a rent-a-cop. Well, he's still doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm just saying, don't listen to the haters. Keep going, because trust me, you're going to make it somewhere. We have, and you will too. This is Coburn C. Capshaw, /mistersmilesalot, and this is Brandon Kacar / security coach 314. We'll see you guys later.